Hello everyone, I am Miss Dubian, your guidance teacher, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I make videos that talk about mental health awareness, personality development, and self-help educational videos. Subscribe to my channel para updated ka sa mga bago kong videos. In this video, we will talk about the importance of listening skill and how to be a better listener. So let's begin. Listening can feel at times like a lost art, maybe because we are communicating so much more electronically. Moreover, whenever we have a conversation, we are just nodding our heads off or daydreaming, and we usually hear people asking if we are really listening to them. It is often thought that listening just means sitting back and the speaker talk. Another thing is that listening is often taken as a passive activity. That's too bad because listening can be twice as important than talking, and being a good listener can help you in every aspect of your life, with family and friends, as a student, and as a colleague in work. Why listening is an important skill? Most of the time, when we approach a conversation thinking only of our own agenda, we have this tendency to maneuver and control the conversation and to come out better than the other person. Although we can be successful influencing others to do what we want, yet we fail to get new information from that conversation which both sides will benefit. Nowadays, as the world changes rapidly, it is critical to pay attention to others' people's thoughts, emotions, words, feelings, and perspectives. When we listen to others, we are giving ourselves a chance to learn and to grow that will eventually help us to deal challenging situations or problems. Moreover, new information that can be very useful sometimes can be attained by listening to others' thoughts or ideas. Listening is also important when you want to build trust and respect. When you actively listen, you are showing the other person you care and you are interested in what they are saying. People are more likely to come to you when they feel trusted. They also feel respected when you listen to their concerns, and they will be more encouraged to confide with you when problems arise that need to be solved. So how can we be a better listener? I will be sharing 5 strategies that will help improve your listening skills. Let's begin. Number 1, be in the moment. When someone is talking to you, it is important that you are present in the moment completely, and to do this, think of listening as a form of meditation. You have to clear your mind of everything else so you can focus entirely on what the other person is saying. Avoid looking at your phone. If you're at your desk, turn off your monitor or turn your chair around so you're not distracted by the screen. Try to focus fully on the other person by pushing away the thoughts running in your mind. However, if you cannot avoid thinking of something important, let the other person know. Perhaps you can arrange another time that you can talk without distraction. When you have a conversation with somebody, you're not going to get the important message of conversation if you're doing too many things or thinking something else. Most people cannot multitask without losing something in each of those tasks. In addition, often when the other person is still talking, we have already jumped conclusions, or we are just waiting for a break so that we can say whatever was in our head. We really don't pay attention and consider what the other person is saying. Thus, we miss vital information as well as the opportunities to learn. Good listening means that you stop your inner monologue and truly give your full and undivided attention to the person who is talking. Therefore, when having a conversation, stop doing anything. Listen and be present so you can enjoy the richness and quality of interactions with people. Our number 2, be open-minded. We are skilled at evaluating things and making up our minds quickly, which is normal, and most of the time, it's useful. When having a conversation, we sometimes try to make the new knowledge that we obtain from the conversations fit with pre-existing representations we already hold. This causes us to be close-minded and jump to conclusions. Also, a rash opinion kills the conversation. When we start judging prematurely, in those moments, we are not really listening anymore. A good listener has learned to postpone these reactions to the end of the conversation. Otherwise, you'll miss out on the fundamental feelings or thoughts of the person you are talking with. You won't be able to understand with the speaker's point of view. Therefore, resist forming an opinion until you've heard the whole story. Stay focused on the central ideas being communicated and listen for the significance of the message. Our number 3, be empathic. Listening, when done well, is an act of empathy. You are trying to see the world through another person's eyes and to understand their emotions. That's not going to happen if you are judging the other person as they are talking. It will spoil the conversation because you will be sending all sorts of subtle nonverbal cues that you have an opinion about what they are saying. If you go into the dialogue with the main objective of understanding their perspective, free of judgment, people will open up to you because they will feel they can trust you to respect what they are saying. Our 4th is listen with all your senses. We just don't listen to what's being said with our ears, but we also hear with our senses, like our eyes, can help us determine the personality of the person we are talking with. Trembling hands, raised eyebrows, tensed shoulders, our bodies are also speaking, and they should be heard. Moreover, we have to focus on the tone, volume, and speed. Nonverbal communication is an important part of what is being said. All our senses should stay tuned to get the full message. One of the most important nonverbal cues displayed by good listeners is eye contact. Eye contact is essential as it allows people to show that they are listening and that they respect what others have to say. It also increases the possibility that they will remember the information from a conversation. Besides, listening is not a passive endeavor. It itself is active. The body language of a good listener answers with eye contact, an understanding nod, facing the person who is talking. Use body language to add energy to the conversation. Even if you are listening intently, you have to show people you are listening to them. But not the least, ask questions. Asking pertinent questions is a trait of a good listener, as it shows that they have been listening and considering the information. Listening does not mean sitting there in silence. In the right moment, it makes sense to reply, to communicate that you are listening. Posing questions also stops miscommunications from occurring by allowing the listener to check their understanding and clarifying any information they are unsure of. And a good way to do this is by paraphrasing. For example, so what are you saying is, it should become an inherent part of your listener's toolbox. This way, you're not only giving the speaker's attention, you're also making sure that you really understood what the other person was trying to say. What we say and what we mean can be worlds apart. It's helpful to confirm that you're still in the same language. Finally, there's a big reason why we have 2 ears and only 1 mouth. In any conversation, what really matters is to listen first before we talk, because through listening, we understand and learn more from the other person, and this will help us build a better relationship. Good listener has the power to establish a sense of trust and warmth to others. Conversations with them usually just flow, and you leave feeling refreshed and understood. Therefore, aim to be a good listener, and you will reap its advantage whenever and wherever you are with other people. Thank you for watching this video. Like and share if you find it informative. Don't forget to subscribe in my channel for more educational videos. Till then, and have a blessed weekend.